Tonight, we ask you to stand for a 10-bell salute.
Monday Night Raw is live tonight in Women's Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, in 2 weeks at the TLC Tables, Ladders, and Champ
faces a massive challenge in the irresistible force, Nia Jax.
Rowdy Ronda Rousey! Natalia!
Morgan and Sarah Logan, the group known as the Riot Squad.
Forward tonight with Ronda Rousey in her corner.
Irresistible force and the challenger for Rousey's champion.
Tamina!
What an imposing duo, Nia and Tamina.
Ring before Ronda's friend Natalia would come to her aid.
Intercepted by the Riot Squad.
Get involved to help her friend Natalia chase. Tamina factor now, heading into Ronda's
agent.
Well, guys, Tamina said herself.
Whoa, hang on a second.
Riot Squad led by Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan in the middle. Now Tamina not.
I don't know what the meaning of that's all about.
And Ronda into the corner, and now it's a 2-on-1 situation. Nia Jax and Tamina now getting involved.
Tamina said her and Nia are savages of the highest order in this.
Still on Rousey, driving her into Natalia, and Natalia trying to fight out of harm's.
It's a 3-on-1 assault. It's like deja.
And Ronda Rousey dragging herself into the arena again as Rousey tries to fight back. And now, the big leg drop.
Super.
Oh my God, Natalia driven through that. About this, Ronda Rousey is seriously hurt.
Admiring their handiwork as well as that of the Riot Squad. Courtesy of the Riot Squad, Nia and Tamina. Natalia clutching at her right elbow. She might be seriously injured. It's not exactly how we thought we were going to start Monday Night Raw. Time making their presence felt, allowing Nia and Tamina has just continued.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey driven into the step. Tamina and Nia Jax.
Nia and Tamina, just a dominant duo, including this crushing
trio, driving Natalia through the table.
The kick, then a double power bomb, driving the Queen of Hearts.
Can we get some help here?
Gentlemen, please welcome Alexa Bliss.
The new and Natalia moments ago. Well, we invite you to relive the action of Survivor Series and get right experience presented by Mattel in the next VR app. Available on all and Google Play. It's WWE like you've never seen it before.
Last week, I was appointed by General Manager-elect Baron Corbin to oversee the entire Raw Women's Division. My open forum that I conducted last week didn't really go according to plan. So please allow me to introduce Sasha Banks and Bayley.
It's boss time!
You can't say that when the goddess is in the ring.
Sasha Banks answered some tough questions from the WWE Universe before being ambushed.
No question, I wouldn't trust Alexa Bliss as far as I could throw her. This is bad news
for the women's division and the WWE Universe to enjoy.
Well, he's going to be at the helm of it.
Thank you for joining me again. I appreciate it. Alexa, no wait, not Alexa. Alicia, same person. We're gonna try it again. That's in the past, water under the bridge. So who has the first question? Okay, you're really eager. Go ahead.
How do you guys respond to all the comments on social media that Sasha's using Bayley?
Bayley, you're not supposed to find out. You're not supposed to find out that I'm gonna stab you in the back. Isn't that right, Graves? Really fun weekend here in Texas.
That's true.
Wow.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You could have a match with any female superstar from any era, who would it be?
Trish and Lita, WrestleMania!
Oh my gosh! We're twins!
Who has the next question?
Where I said any more.
So it's a silly question, but if you could have any superpower at all, what would it be?
Alexa Bliss.
Oh!
No, just when I thought we were getting somewhere, you always disappoint me, don't you, Bayley? I am the one that took your title, but that's fine.
My question is, what changes will you bring to the Raw Women's Division in 2019?
We want to be the first ever women's tag team champions. What?
Oh, wait a minute!
No! Not on my watch. After I reprimanded you last week, I'm sorry, but do you make the decisions here? No, I do. Mickey, Alicia, you will be facing Sasha Banks and Bayley right now.
Banks in this impromptu tag team match against Elite, applauding Alexa Bliss making this matchup.
Of course, has proven herself worthy of the position.
Here tonight. However, I would like to point out that do you have a rebuttal?
No, I'm not right now, Sasha Banks.
Well, good. Call more of the action, less of the back.
Point. Oh, beautiful by Alicia.
Oh, and off the...
Well, we know that Alexa Bliss is definitely looking for that killer in.
Ronda Rousey and Natalya by 9.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. I'm sure Alexa will have tact. Bang! Couldn't save Bayley from that boot. Great. I'm going to be the president of Connecticut.
James, and they have been dominating this match.
And Renee, and the tag is made to the boss.
Here comes Sasha Banks. And Sasha Banks with a nice
tag team title so Sasha can turn on Bayley. That's how it always works.
And now looking for the bank statement. Center of the ring. What's Fox?
Hanging on with everything she's got left, and Mickey.
Legal. And Sasha firing back with the right hand. You got to wonder with the Sasha. Oh, and Mickey James. And kick right.
And Sasha, they're clearly on the same page.
Oh, nice back soup. And Mickey James with a kick behind, rolling up Mickey James. Shoulders down. Eagle. Backstabber. The belly to belly. Here's the cover. And they stick it to Bliss.
Sasha Banks and Bayley.
Applauding the victory by Bayley and Sasha Banks.
That's exactly what I think she's applauding. A little backhand to herself.
Night Raw. Well, last week on Monday Night Raw, very vaccinated by his doctor against the WWE. Acting general manager Barrett, what turned out to be a 3-on-1er to Elias, shades of what a couple of weeks ago.
Well, let's call it what it is.
Finn Balor. Because again, Corbin said, if you...
The Claymore from
McIntyre Appreciation Night.
Pay-per-view when the general manager elect.
His latest single is Whiskey Glasses, and he's the musical guest.
The Riot Squad just crossed the line. Something right, but I'm going to get to Nia and Tamina at some point tonight myself, and I'll help you find a new tag team partner. Everyone knows that you don't have a conscience, okay? I'm going to find myself a tag team partner.
He will become the permanent general manager of Monday.
Anything to get my hands on Drake Maverick, especially after the way he disrespected me.
You win your match tonight against Drake Maverick. There's no catch. Don't believe everybody who thinks I'm a bad guy.
Oh, man, Drake Maverick may get his tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Well, guys, there's a Lucha House Party. It is almost WrestleMania season. Just a few months takeover, Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live. All Lucha House Party in action. Live next on Monday Night Raw. And there are the pinatas of the Lucha House Party.
No flips, just fists.
Fellas. The three of you, you don't respect anything. A lesson in a traditional one-on-one match.
Party are able to compete.
What?
Yes.
Complain to management because somebody's making the rules. So now Dawson is going to have to tag in and out of this match. This is Grand Metalik. Going nice drop kick.
The Peacekeeper House Party.
Tag, Dorado and Kalisto. Oh, here's the cover. Hook of the leg on Dawson.
Traditionalist. Scott Dawson respects the...
Trying to right the ship here.
Oh, Dawson with a...
Healers can show up next week with 22. Maybe then they'll...
Well, here's the cover. And it happened moments ago, and that's how Dawson took over. Hours to make a tag.
Gory special. Here's some real tradition. Uh-oh.
And momentarily, Dorado through the legs of Scott Leak and Kalisto avoided. Oh, and a kick right to the face.
If this is Lucha rules, shouldn't Dash Wilder at least...
Kalisto. Wow! Oh, top rope. What a crossbody. Kalisto.
Scott Dawson
tagged it with a Salida del Sol. Give the ropes. And I believe the Lucha House Party has the 3-on-1.
Lucha House Party.
So you at least entertained by Lucha House Party.
Party rules are pretty exciting, though. Kalisto's going to hit his signature Salida del Sol, and then they kick Lucha House Party.
Absolute perfection.
Make sure it goes all the way to the top of the ladder.
That happens in 2 weeks at the TLC pay-per-view event.
Will be Raw's permanent general manager. Better than everybody else, you can achieve anything. I hereby name tonight Drew McIntyre Appreciation Night.
I'm not what WWE wants. I broke the shield and I can go.
Are nothing to me. You're nothing.
It's my show now. It is the rule. Raw, I told you.
Do you believe me now?
Drew McIntyre!
Well, there is one thing that Drew McIntyre will need to really change the culture in the locker room.
Complacency in the locker room, but as we just heard, Ross.
You know, last week, acting general manager Baron, one of the men who have been on the wrong side of that movement has been Finn Balor. Pay-per-view event streaming live on the WWE Network.
That's all well and good, Michael. That's why they pay you the big bucks.
Balor has the opportunity.
All right, that's enough about Finn Balor. Back to...
I present to you this. I hereby award you Raw's Gold Medal of Excellence.
Oh, excellence. I like how...
Thank you, Mr. General Manager-elect. Video games, they had no fire and passion in their eyes to reach the top. Like they belong in the audience, not on my damn roster. Open it up, I'm doing a very good job. He likes to think of himself as the voice of these pathetic people. I am gonna break his spirit, and I'm gonna continue like...
These two are like running buddies.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre really changed here.
McIntyre and Ziggler formed an incredible tag team. Once held the Raw tag.
I was the brains. You were the muscle. We took everybody down.
I mean, I'm sorry, buddy. I mean, you just don't quite meet the height requirement for one. And the muscle, and the talent. Hell, I am the whole damn package. So Dolph, from myself and the GM-elect in the WWE Universe, thank you. My feet, I am the reason you became relevant for the first time in 10 years.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, Ziggler's hurt. And a zigzag from Ziggler to Mac. And after what McIntyre said to him, you can't blame him.
Whoa, 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 Dolph Ziggler! If you want to fight, you got it, and it starts right now!
General Manager Baron Corbin has proclaimed this entire and his former friend
path through McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre said the
pick off the ring post, and McIntyre now
mastermind behind the entire team.
Another look at Dolph Ziggler off the post. Went to the finals of the Best of the World tournament was because of Drew McIntyre.
WWE superstar. Don't throw that away.
You're absolutely right, Renee, but this is a...
Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre with our acting general manager moments ago.
A much deserved.
Wear him down.
Think of how proud you're elected Monday Night Raw. I mean, it's got to make a lot of work.
Rugness of McIntyre as he told Ziggler.
Have been taken care of via text message or maybe after.
Entire year, and you think that...
power by McIntyre.
I think right here, Drew McIntyre just slammed the door shut.
And you have asked over the past couple of weeks about...
I feel like I'm going easy. I'm going to pretend you're somebody I don't like.
We mentioned Balor earlier as he drives Ziggler into the apron. People.
The smile on the face of Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre, of course, faces Balor, taking out all this aggression on a man who Ziggler blocked by McIntyre. Oh, and what a chop!
McIntyre's on a whole other level from everybody else.
Hey, look who's here! Finn Balor had heard enough. Wandering down to ringside. Wandered out into the arena here, and that has seemed to distract.
Still in the fight, but Drew McIntyre doing his best to dispose of the show.
He looks down at Finn Balor, the man he meets at TLC in 2. Is it enough to put Dolph Ziggler away and a kick out at...
Seems like it's working a little bit. Drew McIntyre looks a little bit...
Path to feel desperate.
And the one thing we've learned from McIntyre... Oh, we've seen this alliance.
Drew McIntyre only looking out for Drew McIntyre.
The whole damn package, it's a little hard to argue with that.
And here's Ziggler now.
Too powerful.
Oh my God, great team just crawls into the cover. And that
he's already been building towards.
Humiliating, it would tarnish.
And Drew McIntyre now launched over the top rope and hit hard. That's all. And now Ziggler off the apron. And here's the pro. And McIntyre is in trouble. Dolph Ziggler taking the fight to
really unglued. Dolph Ziggler wants to send a message to Finn Balor.
Tossed up. Oh, look at this! Finn Balor took advantage. Balor taking out McIntyre from out of nowhere.
Cade. It's a dire situation.
8 now, struggling to a count of 9. McIntyre.
Finn Balor.
Super kick from collapses into the cover. Ziggler has been. And guys, I believe that he's been pinned or has been submitted.
Assist for Dolph Ziggler to pick up a 1-2-3.
The Balor Club is strong here.
But did you sure that's good for Balor?
There's going to be hell to pay.
Who will team up with the Rowdy One to even the odds? We find out.
Dolph Ziggler was never my friend. He was an asset. I am the damn mountain, and I'm going to come crashing down on him. And as for Finn Balor,
Elias.
Who wants to walk with Elias? And that is what WWE stands for.
No place for Beyonce.
The almighty Bobby Lashley. Hey, Bobby, hit him with the side chest pose. Yes, look at it. Hey, Bobby.
Should enter rooms like this. Show off his best asset.
All right, got it.
Year plus. The guy's noise pollution.
Oh, and Bobby Lashley. And Elias turns out Lashley driven in.
Someone get this lunatic under control.
Table now Elias with Lashley.
So it makes sense that Elias trying to smash it with value.
And now from behind, Elias and Balor. Finn Balor just tossed.
It's crazy about a guitar-wielding maniac, right, Renee?
I am.
On Lashley's hype man after their beatdown last week.
Do not let this stress you out. They throw their weight around, doing what they want, saying what they want. I don't care what the rumors are saying about him showing up. Jello.
On the WWE Network. You have to believe there's going to be hell to pay for Drake Maverick here.
Glorious Bobby Roode.
For Drake Maverick's physical well-being. I mean, you know he's an intelligent.
Just don't think that this is right. Something's got to be brewing here.
Tag title match against AOP.
Okay, but I just eruption at the high level, at the highest.
Oh, there's no help for Maverick.
Drake Maverick.
Shaking in his boots.
Drake, man, human being.
Drake should run to the back. This is a huge opportunity for Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, but again,
I mean, what does Maverick say to reason with Drake Maverick? There you go, Drake. Oh, and he runs right at
Chad Gable and Bobby Roode could have a new tag team title.
Renee, but wait, hang on a minute. Just Gable.
That handicap match, and that match already started. Go!
He started. Better get out there.
Gotta try to get Maverick back in the ring and get Maverick pinned before it comes in.
Time are wearing thin for
Roode realizing it. There's the DDT on Maverick. And no mood or he can't compete physically. Renee, you said it earlier. Something had to be up, and call him the madman. Corbin's been the madman in just 2 short weeks.
I said it once tonight.
And win by forfeit. The option of being on the right side.
Knows that.
Not Baron Corbin's.
And here comes Gable.
You don't know how tough Chad Gable is. Let's see what he
fight both members of AOP alone.
Yeah, but look at Gable. At least momentarily. And now AOP continue. P with a super collider. Now the cover on Bobby Roode and Maverick.
AOP.
After all the humiliation
Night Raw that has been just as bizarre, and
if you're
here on Monday Night Raw, there's another situation that's beginning very. Seth Rollins 2 weeks ago on Raw, Dean surprised Dean Ambrose by rushing, but right here Ambrose would deliver a low kick. Yeah, Dean Ambrose showing absolutely no remorse. Intercontinental Championship. Include Magic Johnson, Jack Nicklaus, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Dean Ambrose complete with a gas mask. The filthy, disgusting members of the WWE. I don't suppose you want to add anything to that.
We're going to hear from them ourselves. I'll react after that. This is unexpected.
You may all be seated, thank you. In a dangerous slum like Houston, Texas, I need these measures to protect me from that madman, Seth Rollins.
Sticking your phones in my face everywhere I go, trying to get a picture with me, trying to add some excitement in your miserable lives. Control. He's just always got to be right. He's just always got to get his way. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, all they cared about was trying to be role models and sucking up to you people. Well, guess what? Sometimes life sucks and you don't always get what you want. Frickin' Rocket Gibraltar. I am the last man in this industry with integrity. I am proud to stand alone in this ring as the moral compass of WWE, because your precious, prestigious championship will fall safely.
And the SWAT team is making their way up the ramp. And wait a minute, nowhere!
It was a diversion from the architect.
And now Rollins dumping it. And now the emotional outburst by SWAT team members. Rollins is clean.
Well, look out!
Ambrose just threw this. Now Ambrose is retreating.
The WWE Universe.
Come down to this. These former best friends.
Bad blood is boiled over between.
And Ambrose now trying to gain
before we even get to TLC.
And that may happen here tonight, together over the years, and it's come down to this.
Seth picked on Seth Rollins. I think this is exactly what Dean Ambrose wanted.
With that,
Ambrose now just teeing off on the face of Seth Rollins. Oh, no, not again, not again.
Oh, the dirty deeds!
Ambrose referred to himself as the moral compass of WWE.
Dean Ambrose come unhinged before, but what we're getting from
Ambrose is comparing Seth Rollins.
Ambrose not done. And another dirty. Week after week, Dean Ambrose gets in the head of Seth Rollins. I guess we'll find out in a couple of weeks.
Fucking with me, call up on Raozi and show up and then they shut down. I've been fucking on some poppin' pills, man, I feel it's like a rock star. All my brothers got the gas and they always been smoking like a rock star.